I started college and then I was in the service. And when I came back, I went to work for a development company in Beverly Hills named Bjorklund & Smith, and worked up to where I became general manager of operations. We were building tracks mostly in LA County and San Bernardino County, but we had a little 10-acre orange grove down in Garden Grove, and we built some very low-end houses. It sold out almost overnight, so we thought, well, maybe the future is Orange County. My first major project was Mesa Verde. We acquired some open field in what is now North Costa Mesa. It was, I think, 160 acres to begin with. That would have been about the middle 50s. After we had acquired the property and figured out how we were going to overcome some of the utilities problems, that we had a land planner named Ted Robinson we hired. He laid out a residential subdivision. He couldn't go down into the low area because that low area was flood hazard. And so we built around it. It was the only thing out there was, besides old man Giesler's farmhouse, was his cemetery. And so we had our salespeople encourage them to explain that the neighbors are really very quiet. And then they began to sell. Then one day I read the Daily Pilot that the county was considering buying that lowland to create a county dump. And I thought, well, that would cook us. We were north of the mental hospital and next to the cemetery, and now we'd be between the cemetery and the county dump, and we'd be dead in the water. So I talked to my associates, and they said, what do you think we should do? And I said, well, all I can think of is we better buy the land, and then the county will have to come and deal with us. So we did. Now, it was undevelopable because of the flood hazard condition down there. And after we owned it, we realized that all we could do is graze cows or maybe sow some kind of crop or plant grass, call it a golf course, creating golf course lots around it. And we'd already been calling our project Mesa Verde, and so when we started the club, it'd be the Mesa Verde Country Club. One of the problems we had was we didn't have enough land to have a driving range, and every first-class country club needs a driving range. So the only people that had adjacent property to us were the Segerstrom family. And I went to them, and they didn't sell their land to anybody. Anton Segerstrom, Henry's father, said, well, you know, it wouldn't be all bad to have a golf course in our community. And that turned everybody around. After the whole area became known as a golf course community, my employees were having some, they'd expanded too much and they were looking for some capital, and they said that they might sell some of the lots to a local builder. And I said, well, if you'd sell them to some local builder, how about me? And we didn't buy just some lots, we bought all of the developable property. And so I started building with a dear friend of mine, and we formed what was called Pacesetter Homes. And then I built the rest of the houses in Mesa Verde other than the custom lots. And I developed, it was a flat level lot, split level house. So what we did was we built the entry up a few feet, and you came into a landing area that then would lead to stairs that would go upstairs, and then lead to stairs that would go down into a family room, game room type of a deal. So it made for a three-story unit, but it's actually 2 stories in size. And it became copied by everybody. I chummed the area by building a great big house on a double lot, put a tennis court in and a cabana, and it sort of set the tone for other people coming in who started building very nice estate-type homes. It turned out maybe better than I had hoped. It kind of came from dirt out in the middle of nowhere to the very beautiful community it is now, one that I'm proud of and love it.